guys, we're shooting a video on how to perch fish. I had an issue with that when I was starting because I was making a lot of mistakes. My line was too thick. I went from 25 to 8 pound, 10 pound mono. My lure or my lead was too heavy. This is 1 ounce. I was using like 3 ounces because I was under the impression that I needed to make a far cast. The perch don't live that deep. They're only about 50 to 60 feet out. And the hook I was using before was way too big. This is a size 6 with a little gold sandworm. Also, the rod I was using before was like one of those gigantic beach rods. This is only like, let's see, it's 7.5 feet, and it's a 2-piece medium heavy action spinning rod. And it says line weight 6 to 17 pounds, lure weight 1/4 to 3/4 ounce, made in China. So it's a cheap rod, whatever. The reel is also small. The anti-reverse doesn't work on this one anymore, so I kind of have to hold my hand whenever I do catch a fish, or it's going to start retrieving in the opposite way. But just so that you can get it, so you can see the size, look at my hand versus it. It's 17 pound mono, 190 yards, 12 pound mono, 320 yards, so it's a small reel. You don't need a lot of drag. These fish, at most, they're going to pull half a pound if you're lucky. So let's see, let's make a cast. That must have gone out about 70 feet. You immediately start retrieving your line slowly as the current and the waves crash. They bring your line back or your lure back. So you want to keep reeling until you feel like your line is tight. You'll know when you have a bite because you're going to feel a very funny kind of vibration. Something that you don't feel when a wave hits, but rather when a fish hits. So here we are, we're waiting. My line is still a little tight, so I'm not reeling, we're holding. We're waiting for that bite. By the way, right now I'm in Rosarito, having a good time. They just opened up the beaches. There's some good social distancing. I'm not wearing a mask right now because there's really no one out here. Waiting for that bite. Now, if you notice that if you toss the line straight, and when by the time you're done retrieving it, you realize it's over there. Next time you make a cast, don't cast straight, cast that way. So as you're bringing it in, it comes to you, and it's not way out there where you can like injure someone or hook someone. So you work it back slowly. It's almost as if they know. There's a bite. There's the fish. There we go, guys. We're bending rods. We're bending rods. There we go. You just keep reeling. If the line loosens up on you, he's just going to shake that lure out. I might have already lost him. We'll see. Yeah, he came loose. That's fine, he's out there. So what you want to do now is check your lure, make sure it's not busted. See, it's kind of pulled out now a little more than where it should be, so let me reinsert this. These are goat bait. They work pretty good. Let's go ahead and reset this. When you put the hook in, you kind of want it like nice and straight. You don't want it like all crumbled up over here. Let's try it again. He was definitely out there. He just didn't look at me yet. Okay, here we go. Hopefully we catch something. We're running out of video space. I'm telling you, you'll know when it's a bite. You just bring in the line slowly. I feel like the line is tight, so I'm not reeling. The waves will start to push my lure back. That was a small bite, but he didn't eat it. Let's make another cast. There we go.